Welcome to the Morning Mindset Podcast with me, Craig Skelton. Each day we kick off your morning with positivity, actionable insights, and the motivation you need to conquer the day ahead. Whether you're looking to develop a positive mindset, habit of persistence, or simply starting your day on the right foot, this podcast is your daily dose of inspirational and practical advice. And today's podcast, we're tackling a topic that affects everyone at some point, the fear of failure, whether that's in our personal lives or business. Fear of failure can paralyze us and limit our potential and shy away from opportunities. But if I told you that fear is just an obstacle, it's an opportunity for growth. So today's Wednesday, here to get through that midweek with a motivational boost that encourages you to break free from the chains of fear and seize the opportunities ahead. So what is fear of failure? Well, the fear of failure is the anxiety or worry that we might not succeed. It's the voice inside that says, if I fail, or what if I'm not good enough? It's deeply rooted in a desire to avoid the pain of disappointment, embarrassment, or rejection. And this fear often prevents us from taking necessary risks in our personal lives and our business ones too. Instead, we find ourselves in a cycle of overthinking, procrastination, and self-doubt, driven by the fear of what might happen if things don't go according to plan. So let's look at the consequences of living with the fear of failure. Living under the shadow of fear can have several consequences. The first thing is missed opportunities. If you're constantly afraid of failing, you may find yourself avoiding new opportunities altogether. You might pass up on a chance to grow your business, learn a new skill, or meet someone who could impact on your life positively, all because you were too afraid of what could go wrong. You could also then procrastinate and have indecision. Fear of failure leads to hesitation. You spend far too much time overanalyzing decisions, worrying about worst case scenarios, and doubting your own capabilities. This can result in missed deadlines, half-hearted attempts to or even worse, abandon projects and things you want to do before they even began. That then moves on to self-sabotage. When you're afraid of failing, sometimes we can unconsciously set ourselves up for it. You might find yourself putting off important tasks or deliberately leaving things incomplete. This subconscious sabotage happens because failing by choice can sometimes feel easier than giving it your all and still not succeeding. This then can lead on to reduced self-esteem because over time, constantly avoiding risks or failing to take action due to your fear can or will erode your self-confidence. It becomes like a vicious cycle, really. Each time you give in to fear, you'll feel less capable, which only fuels the fear of failure even more, which then leads on to stunted growth in business. As an entrepreneur, business owner, whatever you want to call yourself, letting fear dictate your decisions, severe impact on your business. You might play it safe, stick to what's comfortable and avoid innovation. And in today's world, in today's fast-paced world, a business that doesn't grow is a business that risks becoming obsolete. Now let's move on, let's flip it a little bit and let's talk about the benefits of freeing yourself from the fear of failure. The first thing is embracing growth. When you break free from the fear of failure, you unlock the doors to personal growth and professional growth too. Suddenly challenges are no longer threats. They're opportunities to learn, improve and strengthen your abilities, which then it's about that then moves on to taking calculated risks in business. Risks are essential. Once you stop letting fear control your decisions, you're able to approach risks far more strategically, weighing up the pros and cons and making an informed decision. Informed choices rather than running from them altogether, which then increases your resilience. Facing failure head on builds resilience. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, lessons that can move you forward. And over time, you develop a thicker skin and you begin to see that failure isn't something to fear, it's just part of the journey. When you let go of fear of failure, you cultivate a growth mindset. You begin to see failures as feedback rather than a reflection of your worth. And this change in perspective allows you to become more creative, more adaptable, and open to the process of trial and error, which then helps unleashing your potential. Fear of failure is a form of self-imposed limitation. Without it, you're free to pursue your passions, go after ambitious goals, and explore your full potential. You become empowered to take action and make decisions that align with your true self and aspirations. So how can we break free from this fear. So the first thing to do is redefine failure. Try to shift your perception of failure. Instead of viewing it as an end, think of it as a lesson. Every failure is simply feedback that can help you improve. Reframe failures as part of the process rather than the opposite of success. And then you need to set realistic expectations. Sometimes our fear stems from by setting achievable goals and breaking down tasks into smaller, manageable steps. You can build momentum and gain confidence. And then that moves on to visualize success and embrace failure. Visualization can be a powerful tool to see yourself succeed. Imagine how you would respond if things didn't go as planned. Preparing for setbacks make the idea of failure less intimidating, allowing you to move forward with far less. The important thing to do is start small and celebrate small wins. Begin by taking small steps outside your comfort zone. Each small victory over fear will strengthen your resolve and reduce the power that fear holds over you. Celebrate those small wins as reminders that you are capable of pushing through. And then surround yourself with positive influences. Having a supportive community can make a massive difference. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, believe in you. Their support can help you reinforce your resilience when those challenges arise. And just at the end of today's episode, remember that fear is a natural part of human experience. It doesn't have to control you. Every successful person has faced failure along the way. The difference is that they don't let it hold them back. They use it to fuel their growth. So that's it. That's today's The Morning Mindset. Let's commit to facing our fears head on. Choose courage over comfort and take that leap we've been avoiding, because on the other side of fear, that's well the world of possibility waiting for you. Embrace the journey, grow through the challenges, and remind yourself that each step you take brings you closer to the life and business that you desire. Have an amazing day. Stay motivated, stay focused, stay positive, and run your own race.